Good Tuesday morning. Yeah, got a shovel. Got a little mess to clean up over here at the auger. One of our many windstorms here. I don't know what it was, 3-4 days ago. I noticed the tarp was blown off, and of course it rained. So squirrels running on top of the roof up there, just heard them. So obviously after it rained, it got kind of shitty. So I gotta go get the gator, clean this shitty stuff out of here, mainly so it doesn't freeze, and then put the tarp back on. Yep, it's always something. Come on, get that off there. But the squirrels have been having fun in it, eating. Yes, and we practice DEI here, you know, diversity, equity, and inclusion. We feed both the gray and black squirrels, because I seen some out here the other day. So yeah, thought I had enough blocks here, but apparently not. So gotta go get the gator. All right, we are covered. I got down to towards the bottom where some of the corn was pretty decent, so I stopped. But that's the wet, shitty corn. Yeah, and of course when I walked over to the other shed to get the gator, because that's where it's parked for the winter, I get over there and the nasty shit on me. That shit stinks too. The left front tire was flat. I mean, flat, right down to the rim. So I walked back over to the shop from the shed over there, put air in the air tank, walked it back over, filled it up. So far it doesn't seem to be leaking, and I don't hear any leaking. Chelsea and her boyfriend were here last weekend from college, and they took it for a ride. So I don't know if she ran something over, it's gonna have a slow leak or what, but for now we're not gonna worry about it. We're gonna go dump this shit in the hedgerow somewhere so the squirrels can have a field day with that. Sorry, squirrels, the hopper's covered back up now, so although they can crawl their way in anyhow. But yeah, I wish I had smell-o-vision with this GoPro, so you could smell what this nice, wet, rotty looking corn smells like. Yeah, it's really nice. Backing it into the hedgerow here. Squirrels want it now, they can come and get it there. It's nasty. Yeah. Alright, let it down part way. Get out and make sure pretty much all of it's off. I forgot to bring a broom with me. Oh, that's sweet. Came off nice. Get a little out of the tailgate joint there. But yeah, that's very smelly. So the squirrels can enjoy it. Now I'm gonna go put this thing away. Still got air back in the shed over here with everything else that's packed in here. Worst case scenario, when I go to get everything out, I'll have to bring an air tank back over and put air in it, but it's here out of the way for now. I mean, technically I could have put it in the shop this year because we never got the snowmobiles off of that, not once. So looks like something has got my marshmallows but never triggered the trap. So that's why we use lots of you know, dryer sheets, those rat bait packs, the little round peppermint oil balls, and there's one laying on the ground right there. Everything we can to keep the rodents off of things. So All right, now we're walking back to the shop. Isn't this exciting? I gotta make that content. I'm back in the shop now. I got my mother's mail as I walked back across the road. I could have filmed that, but you know, I didn't figure it was that exciting to film opening a mailbox, grabbing some mail and walking in the house to a 91-year-old woman. Yeah, I'm just being an asshole, which is fine. So I just, you know, I've had people say, oh, well, you're not doing enough content during the winter. I had one person that keeps wanting a snowplow video. Well, I'm sorry, that thing is pretty much sat all winter in here, ready to go, but only had to plow snow, what, twice? So didn't get a video of it, sorry. And it ain't moved a whole lot for doing grain neither, because I think since December I've sold 4 loads of corn. I'm trying to remember. 4. How many times has Timmy been here? Yeah, 4 or 5 loads of corn, that's it. So definitely not more than 6. That's, I can tell you that. I think it's 4 or 5. Yeah, hate on me. I'm smoking my cigars. And I think I've sold 3 or 4 loads of beans. That's it. Today's March 5th. So yeah, price has been kind of shitty. So been kind of holding on. So haven't even looked at the market today. Well, let me do that while I'm sitting here conversing with you. Okay. See what the market is today. Let's see, we're trading off of the May for corn, and the May is at 428 and a quarter or a half. It's down 1.5 today, and the basis I just got, because I did sell 4 loads for a basis contract, which means it's not priced. I have until April 30th to price it. Like I said, today's March 5th at -30 picked up. So right now that would be 398.5. So not a big yank to, you know, I don't care when they move the 4 loads. They can start moving it tomorrow if they want. I don't care. But I'm not in a hurry to price that any. And beans are up 2.5 today off the May, and they're at 11.57, and I think the basis is around 60 under. So that's not quite 11 bucks for those. So not real thrilled about selling any more of those at the moment. So basically, if I don't need the money at the moment, I ain't selling, because I still think things are going to go back up some. But anyways, I'll finish this video off with a little bit of a bitch, a rant, you know, me, basically. So those of you who were here last Friday for the live stream, we talked a little bit about it. Appreciate the 900 and whatever it was that was in. We had a little over 1,000 last time, a month ago. So live streams are getting more and more people. We do it once every 4 weeks on a Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. So for those of you who haven't been to one, the next one is March 29th, because we just did one March 1st, right? That's 4 weeks, 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. So you're going to get 2 in March. But, you know, a few of the things we talked about, you know, we've listened to the bullshit the last 3 years of the say their names, you know, say their names. Well, who the fuck is saying Laken Riley's name, or any of the other young women, including that 14-year-old that was fucking murdered by an illegal alien? Who's saying their names? And meanwhile, that piece of fucking bald-headed shit, Mayorkas, goes on, you know, one of the lamestream media stations and does an interview with them, and makes a statement that, well, at the DHS we've made a new policy where we don't call them illegal aliens. We call them, what was it that he called them now? Non-citizens. We call them non-citizens because, you know, we don't want to be mean, because that's the fucking world we live in, you know, because of all the people that can't stand Trump because of his mean tweets. I'm so fucking ready for mean folks. Oh, say their fucking names, Mayorkas, Biden, Harris, all of you, you fucking cunts. Say their fucking names. The people, these young women who have been murdered by fucking illegal aliens who came in this country under your fucking bullshit policies to open the door and just come on in. And then you got the dumb motherfuckers like we talked about in my last video and the last live stream who like to come on and argue with me that, you know, because you're such fucking do-gooders that, you know, well, they're just asylum seekers. No, they're fucking illegal aliens. You think somebody that breaks into your house is just seeking asylum at your house? No, they're a fucking criminal breaking into your house, you stupid fuck. I'm telling you, it's just, and this is why Jimmy and I have explained that we only do this once a month anymore. Can't do it more than that. Gotta keep the old cigar going. And for those people out there who just continue to think everything is great in this country, I gotta stand up, because as you know, I don't do well with just sitting around. Especially when I get fired up like this. So, those of you that think everything's just great, you know, anything to get rid of Trump, holy fuck. I just hope sooner or later you wake the fuck up. Oh, we are being invaded in this country. And then you got our wonderful, stupid fuck Senator Chucky Schumer saying, we need all these people because we need them for jobs because the American people aren't having as many kids as they used to. So we need to bring in more people. Really, Chuck? You and the Democrats are all for abortion, though, aren't you? Yep. Let's fucking abort as many as we can because that's women's health care. Yeah, let's fucking abort our own and bring in these fuckers from other countries. You know, are they being screened? No. They getting their dart? No. Who knows what fucking diseases they're bringing in here? Yeah. And then I saw another thing just yesterday about how the Attorney General or whatever is, you know, filing lawsuits against these states that want to do voter ID because, you know, that's fucking racist, because please wake up, black people, because the Democrats are basically saying you're too fucking stupid to be able to get an ID. Oh, it's racist to minorities to make them get an ID to vote. Yeah. Even though you need one, you know, to have a license, to get a credit card, a bank account, to rent a car, to do, I don't know, hundreds of fucking things. But it's racist to tell you to get one to be able to vote. Yeah, well, we know why that is, don't we? Same reason why you want to bring in all the new fucking voters from these other countries. And back to the abortion thing, isn't it funny how the Democrats are all for abortion? Look it up, folks. You can call me a racist if you want, but the statistics show like 40% of all abortions in this country are from black women. Well, if blacks are 13% of the population, let's say it's 50-50 men and women, because it's usually close, 51-49, somewhere's in there. That means 6.5% of the population, being women, black women, are having 40% of the abortions? Black people, the Democrats want you to fucking abort your children. And then they turn around and tell you that you need to vote for them. If you ain't black, you know, what was Biden saying? If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Holy fuck. I mean, I realize there's quite a few of them when you see interviews that are waking up, but holy fuck, I wish more people in this country would wake up. It's sad enough that I think the statistics show, and look it up, I know I'm close, it's like 33% are white women that have abortions. So, and we all know the age group, so we won't even go there, but does anyone fucking, I mean, Are You Getting It doesn't even fucking qualify anymore. We're just so ass backwards and upside down in this fucking country. It's pathetic. It really is. Oh, and here's your one more thing. First of all, shameless plug. Don't forget to push on the Grumpy Farmer apparel link and get your Are You Getting It Yet shirts and sweatshirts and hats so that you can shove it in some dumb fuck liberal, progressive liberal's face. And when they say, what does that mean? Yeah, well, you ain't getting it then. But did you also just see that the Supreme Court 9-0, okay, 9-0, not 6-3 or 5-4, not partisan lines, but 9-0 said, states, you can't, you know, Colorado, you can't keep Trump off the ballot for this insurrection bullshit. First of all, the man's never been charged, tried, or convicted for insurrection. But then again, he also has to pay supposedly $360 million to a victimless crime in New York too, where, you know, the banks defended him and said, hey, he didn't overvalue his property. This is the way it works. He paid his loan back. So where does that 360 million go? But anyways, I digress. 9-0. And what does the fucking Democrats do? The very same day, they come out and start talking about how Congress has to come up with something to, you know, in the Senate to keep Trump off the ballot. Are you fucking getting it yet? They want to tell you who you have to vote for. Okay, whether you hate Trump or not, whether you're stupid enough to think Biden's doing a great fucking job because you just lick balls of the Democratic Party no matter what. And I'll say it again, it's a uniparty for the most part, because 90% of the Republicans suck too, which is why none of them want Trump, because he was exposing that. But they want to tell you who you can vote for. Can you say Russia? Can you say China? Venezuela? Many other places that's how it works? You know, Putin's opponent there that just happened to get arrested and die in prison? Huh, imagine that. Pretty healthy guy, but he died in prison. Guess he's not Putin's opponent anymore. Do you not fucking see that? Is that what you really want here in the United States of America? This fucking two-tiered justice system where whoever's in power is going to tell you what you have to do and who you're supposed to vote for? Because that shit can flip around eventually. But I don't want it either way. I want somebody to win fair and square, which we know very rarely happens anymore, but still. And for those of you that, well, you know, the system sucks, you're not going to vote, fuck you. Get off your ass and vote anyhow. So, enough.